And so this will get set 2 layers deep here, and that's going to connect with our thermal boundary with the ICFs right here, therefore creating that continuous unbroken insulation up into the wall area. We always want to make sure that we've got a continuous thermal boundary along with that continuous air barrier. And then once we get this set, we're going to flap this back down here, and this will come down over the top. And then we're going to then roll another sheet of this out into the field and then tape it all together. So that's going to create our continuous air barrier from the outside under the plate to here, get taped throughout the whole building, and then the same on the other side. So we're creating that perfectly continuous air barrier there. This is also our vapor barrier. So this is also keeping any incidental vapor and moisture from getting into the building, because this is vapor impermeable here, and this gets completely taped. Any penetrations for plumbing, radon, stuff like that will also get detailed and taped around there to make sure that we're keeping that vapor in the ground and not into our building. So once we get that all detailed right here, what we do is we're going to install 2 layers of 3/4 inch plywood that are going to be staggered seams, which is going to create a floating subfloor essentially. And we're going to hold that back about 3/4 of an inch from the wall to allow that to expand and contract, because wood will move over time. And that'll simply get set here, staggered seams floating, and then we attach our finished flooring to the top of that. And so that way we're creating a really robust, airtight, vapor managed, fully thermally broken, concrete free foundation. Here we're going to talk about how we continue the air barrier at the top of the building, or at the top of our wall. So on the outside we've got our WRB, and as you recall, we had put that 18-inch layer of WRB over the top of our top plate. And so what we're looking at here is our top plate condition, and this blue piece right here is that flap that we laid over the top right there. And what we've done is we've simply wrapped it over, adhered it to our bottom plate, and then taken our membrane right here, this is a Sega Myrex, and then connected it with the tapes to this membrane, and that continues our air barrier from the outside over the top plate to this interior membrane, which then travels across the building and connects to the other side. So that will connect our ceiling over the top plate, goes down the WRB, down the walls, and then goes through the bottom plate, under the bottom plate, to our vapor barrier on the foundation side. So that creates an unbroken, continuous air barrier all the way throughout the whole building.